the heat of the night. A deadly meeting. A time and place for revenge that turns a murder into a mystery.
John may not be dead. He was never found.
Stefani, it's about John Singer.
S for Singer.
John is alive.
I don't believe it.
You better believe it.
2 months, 16 days, 9 hours. Pretty.
Bruce Hennebery sold very expensive dirt. You are not in his league.
What is going on?
Shut up.
Don't you tell me.
I said shut up! Who do you think did this? Why do you think they did it? Why do you think I just got blasted at? Because they want the tapes.
I pay you. I don't have to do anything.
I did what I was told. This isn't a Greek divorce, a runaway teenager.
No, it's murder.
How many of us have to be killed before you'll hand over the tapes?
You're not going to throw in the towel on me, eh?
They put the bodies in here, and they boil them down with lime. That's how they get rid of them. I saw a bloke get his guts blown out. It's ward business. Got to be settled once and for all.
The crime thriller of the year is finally brought to the screen. With Brian Brown from FX Murder by Illusion. The Empty Beach.
Think young. Think fun. Think love. And think what you're missing. It's time to think pink. Pink Nights. The story of a guy who thought a lot about girls.
Hi.
But never dreamed anything like this could happen to him.
Oh, Danny. Do I have to sleep alone?
No. A few weeks ago, you were afraid to talk to a girl in biology class. Now you're having breakfast with 3 girls. You want to fill me in on the details?
It's a fantasy almost too good to be true.
We're ready.
I don't believe this.
Danny, quiet. It's Danny's mother. Danny, quiet.
Listen, I just called to say I might have to stay up here another week.
She'll be gone another week.
Come, the night is young.
Pink Nights. They're wild. They're crazy. They're delicious. And they're definitely pink.
Danny.
Hi, Mom. You're back early.
Pink Nights. Hot pink. Hotter than you think.
not going?
I have to be up early.
You worked hard in that shop. Oh. Didn't you like Charles?
He's fine.
He wanted to drive you home.
Charles was going to drive you home.
He's still at the party.
You left him there?
That's right, Mother.
Other girls stay out late. They get up to things. Men kiss them goodbye at the door. You always come home early.
Well, I just haven't met the right man for me.
Maybe tomorrow?
Yes, Mama. Maybe tomorrow a man on a white horse will come into the shop. Shining and glorious, of course.
To you, none of them shine.
May I help you, sir?
I'm giving a dinner for some very important Italian guests, so what would you suggest? You'll know.
Well, to start, I would suggest some prosciutto with melon.
That's good.
And we have some nice fresh tagliatelle.
What kind of sauce would I put with that?
Vongole,
Vongole?
clams. And to finish, a nice Italian cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Gorgonzola.
Hello, really delicatessen. Ah, Mrs. Robbins. Just a minute and I'll take your order.
Yeah, try it.
Okay. Now, what would you like?
Oh, it's good. You know, the last time I tasted cheese like that was in a little delicatessen called
Do cheese.
Yeah.
Greenwich Village.
Greenwich Village. New York, right? No kidding.
Well, you can get some melon in the market.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, quando vi divo in tutto? Huh?
£12.80.
There you go.
Here you are.
Thank you.
There we go.
Well, I'll let you know how my friends enjoy it.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Buon appetito.
Thank you.
He's terribly vulgar, but he does have money.
I do hope you've improved your cooking, Howard. Last time I ate with you, I had diarrhea for 3 weeks.
Cosa? Diarrhea.
Must you, darling? Sally helped with this, thank goodness.
That is not a good sign. Sally is good at a number of things, so I'm told. Cooking is not one of them.
The tagliatelle's rather good.
Yeah, I got it in that little shop in Beecham Place. Very pretty girl, recommended it.
That man who came in today, he was nice. You should have got his address.
Mother.
Just our luck, he'll never come back. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Could I have a couple of bottles of Valpolicella, please?
What?
Where's the other young lady?
My daughter Claudia. She's taking a delivery.
Well, could you tell her Mr. Irving called by to say that dinner was a great success, thanks to her?
I will tell her.
Thank you.
You?
Oh, it's you.
Well, lucky for you. We're having a special.
You should have worn your hair out. He's here. How do I look?
He's not going out with you, Mother.
A man always checks out the mother. That's how you look later on. I'll go.
Mrs. Parks, you look lovely. I can see beauty runs in the family. It's nice to see you laugh. You look great when you laugh.
Oh, really?
Well, you always look great. Oh, hell, you know what I mean.
lovely. Look at the light on her dress.
I'll have lovely things one day. You'll see. This is Audrey.
Hello. Hi.
And Larry.
Hello.
How it's spoken of both of you.
I'm an architect pretending to be a writer.
I'm an actress pretending to be a wife.
She's not kidding. Hey, look who's here.
Who's that?
That is the secretary pretending to be an interior designer.
She slept with half of London. The male half.
Champagne, everyone. I do love you, you know.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
Good. Then I'll risk cooking dinner for you.
You think that's safe?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Lasagna.
Wow.
Hot.
I think I love the chef. To us. I always wanted to be the best. And to have the best. But never had anyone to share it with. Till now.
I care about you and you are the best.
I want to give you everything.
Howard, what's this? I thought it was an anniversary, not a funeral.
1 year of marriage, gloriously happy. I thought we'd go out in style. I rented it.
Oh, super.
You remember that piece of land I bought in Sardinia? Yeah. Just sold the lot. Hotel group. Fantastic profit.
Howard, your tie is crooked. Let me fix it.
Oh, Howard, this is a nice car. You must tell me what it cost for the evening.
It's cheaper than the Rolls Royce you hired last year.
Well, I bought this house in between. I only had enough money left for the cake. I made a wish when you blew up.
I never heard of wishing on a wedding anniversary.
I wish that next year I'll have bought Claudia an even bigger house and we can have an even bigger party. Hey! So, when does the book come out?
It's being launched next week.
When my Bermuda deal comes through, will you be free to do the models?
Yeah, be glad to. Actually, Bermuda might be a good location for my next book. I've used up most of Europe.
So have I.
Darling, I love this house. I've been all over it. I insisted. And bad about the colour schemes. Were they your idea?
You know I don't have a say in things like that. Howard used Sally Kingsland. She's his bright new designer.
Oh, Sally. How like you to find the inn decorator. Better go and mingle. Come on, darling.
See you later. Oh, hi, Dad. Dan.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
We can see that Howard's lifestyle is beginning to suit you, my dear.
This is more how I see my son.
Whatever pleases Howard pleases me.
Well done, son. We're proud of you.
Thank you, Mrs. Drake. Hey, take that off. It's cheap. I don't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for a moment. Today is something of a double celebration. Firstly, welcome to my new home. And secondly, today just happens to be our 3rd wedding anniversary. So, if you'd all just raise your glasses and drink a toast with me to my charming, beautiful, talented wife, Claudia.
Lovely. Darling. He is a perfectionist, huh? He takes after you both, yes?
We never had a moment's anxiety with him. We always knew he'd do well.
George, meet Mr. and Mrs. Irving. My husband, Howard.
Hi, George.
My brother, Mark's employer from Australia.
I'm so happy to meet you, Mr. Agnelli.
Please, please, call me George.
My brother has written so much about you.
Thank you for being so good to him. You did everything.
You've been like a father.
And I guess it was the Italian connection, you know? My father, your mother.
I see you've got a new book coming out. Why Heart's Poison?
It's about a man so consumed by jealousy that he commits murder.
Do you mean sexual jealousy?
That's the only kind of jealousy there is.
Now, don't get excited, darling. It's all murder and no sex. Awfully boring.
Heart's poison is a toxic fungus that accelerates the heartbeat, often fatally.
Hello. Hi. Hi. We were just talking about Larry's new book. Ah, yes. I can't imagine being jealous.
Well, everybody thinks the house looks terrific.
Thank you. I designed the interiors with you in mind, Claudia. Well, everyone's convinced I'll be happy here.
Okay, well, let's talk about services. There's gas, power, drainage, stuff like that.
There you are.
It was a great party, Claudia. Thank you.
You're very kind.
Where's Howard? I'd like to thank him, too.
We're going out to dinner. George says you must both come.
He's working. So sorry, George.
Oh, can't you persuade Howard to relax a little? Always so busy.
I couldn't disturb him, Mother. You and George will have a fine time without me.
Well, won't you come if he's working?
He'd be upset.
Don't forget our talk.
Yes, Mother. I'll ring you tomorrow. Have a good time.
Bye,
Well,
Cara.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
About dinner, madam. As Mr. Irving is working, perhaps you'd like a tray in here.
I don't want anything, Mrs. Gray. Thank you.
Very well, then.
She plays wonderfully. Now play them something, Dory. Play them something from 42nd Street, yeah?
Look, I'm sure you two would like to be together.
Well, we are together. We've been together now for, 3 wonderful years.
Howard said he was working this evening. I hope the work went well.
We were working.
Of course we were. I bought this last bit of land from good old Mr. H. And that gives me the whole of the Bermuda sites. And I said, well, look, let's go to this little club. I mean, Mr. Hooper said, let's go to this little club. And you know what? Right there in the club, Mr. Hooper met Mrs. Hooper.
I'm Angie. Oh, look, they're sticking. They won't come down.
And I'm sure the two of you would like to be together.
Tom.
It's been very nice meeting you.
Oh, I'm sure. It's a lovely place you got here.
Thank you. Good night.
Do you think I can come again? I like it here.
Goodbye. Well,
Good night, old chap.
let's make love here on the carpet.
Howard.
No, come on, Mrs. Gray's in bed. Howard, come on, here. On the carpet. Come on, like we used to, huh?
Going to bed.
Why?
Mrs. Cohen here, there's a phone call for her. They'll have to wait. She's under the dryer.
Claudia?
Sorry, Audrey.
Down today. Well, why don't you come down to the country? The fresh air would do you a world of good.
It's not that. I'm happy, I guess. I don't seem to have a life of my own anymore.
I've noticed you've been a bit low recently. You don't even play your lovely music now.
I don't really like to. It's become another thing for her to show off to other people.
I hope Howard is more sensitive to you in bed, is he? Then he needs a shock. Why don't you explore a bit? You know, have it off with a plumber or something.
What dream?
Are you serious?
You know what I mean. Don't let him take you for granted.
Sorry to keep you waiting, ladies. Things are a little unsettled here today. We've been having a spot of trouble with our plumbing. Mrs. Irving, Mrs. Gavin, here look after you today. It's absolutely wonderful. Hello, Mrs. Irving. Would you like to sit down here? Now, how would you like your hair, Mrs. Irving?
Same.
Same.
Oh, I wear it up.
Drink is later, darling.
Grab the brushes and also...
Well, for an Italian, you know London pretty well.
For an Australian, you are very intellectual. This is the third art gallery I've taken you to.
Now, to tell you the truth, Rosa, I do like art, but it's nicer to see you happy.
You like to see me happy?
Sure I do. We can just keep going round together and you can just keep getting happier.
Oh. Claudia, you are interrupting a magical moment.
Oh.
I'll go.
Oh, come back. I asked you to meet us here so we can go to lunch upstairs.
Good.
How are things with you, Claudia?
So.
She should have a baby.
Not so loud, Mother. People can hear.
So what? I say you and Howard should have children by now.
You've said that before, Mother dear. Let's talk about lunch.
And,
Howard Irving Developments Limited, yes.
that will be the conference centre.
No, sorry, Mrs. Irving. He's extremely busy at the moment. No. Sorry, I couldn't possibly disturb him now.
As you can see on the plan here. What are you thinking?
What I'm thinking, Larry, is that if we utilize the space here and there, then we could put in a couple of rows of executive penthouses.
Hi. Howard, here are my latest designs. See what you think.
I'm sure they'll be great.
Ah. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Very good.
I think they're perfection.
I'm working late at the office on the plans. We're doing some homework on them. Soon. Yeah, bye.
Hi.
Come on, darling. You must be gasping for a drink.
No gardens.
Oh, people don't want gardens. Just want a sun terrace, view of the sea.
Doesn't sound much of an investment to me. No gardens.
Well, we'll plant some trees.
There's nowhere for them to grow.
In a semi-tropical climate, trees don't need soil. Just grow out of rocks.
Who are you kidding? Look, I've studied botany. You obviously haven't read my last book.
You haven't sent me a copy.
Ah! Audrey, there's a crop of blushes over here!
Hooray, you can have them for lunch. Come on, you two. They're the most delicious mushrooms you've ever tasted.
They're mushroom experts, these two.
Has anyone trouble with these blusher mushrooms? They look exactly like Amanita phalloides, commonly known as the death cap. The most poisonous of all fungi. Actually, we do have death caps here. There's some over by the tree there. You know, some chap, 300 years ago, killed his nagging wife with a mushroom stew, so they say. He haunts our house, you know.
I saw him one night. Well, perhaps it was a burglar.
Aren't you frightened to pick the wrong ones?
Not us, no, we're experts. We eat them by the bushel, don't we, darling?
Larry, do stop talking and start picking, or you won't be having any for lunch at all. Oh, here's a good one.
I think I can't have children.
I'd always assumed you didn't want them. What does Howard think?
That's partly the problem. He won't discuss it. And Mother's been bullying me about it. You know how Italians are about grandchildren. So, I went to see a specialist.
And?
Oh, I haven't had the results yet.
It's just as likely to be Howard. Does he have any idea what you're going through? Men.
All right, I'm frightened. Howard, this is enough. Slow down, damn it! I'm scared. Howard!
You're safe.
Well, I don't feel safe. I'm tired of all these games. I can't take it anymore.
What's the matter?
Never spent any time with just me.
That's absurd. We just spent the whole weekend together.
Please. Let's talk.
Listen, when we go to dinner with Ginsberg tonight, I want you to wear that white dress from the dinner party, you know, and keep your hair up like that, too. I like that. That was good.
So, are you interested?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Ginsberg can't join us.
Her mother's ill. She had to fly back to New York.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I am interested.
It'll cost you about $8 million. But I can guarantee it's worth your while to buy in. The predicted dividends are over and above recent deals worldwide.
I am very interested.
Well, fly over. Come and see us. Bring your lovely wife.
It's very gracious of you.
Not at all. Cheers, Mrs. Irving. Very nice to have met you.
I have this shop all organized with Giovanni. So, George and I will be away for 2 weeks.
You've never let pleasure interfere with business before, Mother?
He makes me feel so special.
I know what you mean.
Not since your father have I... Cara, you and Howard.
Mother.
George tells me to be patient with you.
George understands.
But what is there to understand? You are a wife. Now you must become a mother.
We shall soon find out.
What do you mean?
We get the test results back in a few hours.
What are you doing? Oh, Mr. Irving asked me to take care of your clothes, madam, so I'll take these dresses to the dry cleaners.
I don't
wash
care
them.
what he said. I don't want you rummaging amongst my things.
Don't you want me to take these dresses to the local church sale, madam? After all,
Leave. Just go.
Very well, madam.
Claudia! Could you hold that down for a minute? I just want to call Bermuda.
Frankly, now you're here, I'd rather like to talk.
Okay. What is it this time?
First of all, I do not want Mrs. Gray tampering with my clothes, and I've told her so.
You told her what? That's her job.
No, it's not. I like to feel I was running my own life. Mrs. Gray and Ben do everything in this house. You won't let me cook or anything, even the decor. Sally Kingsland has to choose it.
As my wife, you're privileged to avoid them.
Then, as your wife, shouldn't I be privileged to have children?
We make love. What's your problem? Maybe you should see a psychiatrist, not a gynecologist.
Howard, as it so happens, I've been assured this very day that I'm perfectly capable of having children.
Well, good. Fine. Let's have children.
He wants you to make an appointment, too.
Me? Absurd.
What's so absurd? We've been married for 3 years.
Dinner is ready, sir.
Ah, thank you, Mrs. Gray. We'll eat immediately.
Not hungry.
Mrs. Gray has just...
Claudia.
Mommy!
What is it?
Mommy, where are you? Mommy! It's nothing. I just have to sort things out.
Wouldn't it help if you talked about it?
Something's just not right, that's all.
It's to do with children, isn't it?
What makes you think that?
You can't have them?
I just found out I can.
But Howard doesn't want them.
I don't know. That's the trouble. It's possible he can't.
Well, these days, a simple examination.
He refuses, George. I don't know if he's frightened or just being obstructive.
Claudia, why did you marry him?
He was in love. He was so charming. Seemed to have everything I ever wanted in a man.
What changed?
changed. I thought there'd be more.
I've lost my mummy.
Don't cry, darling. We'll find your mummy.
Howard Irving Developments Limited, yes.
Good afternoon, Miss Tripp. Is my husband there, please?
No, I'm sorry, Mrs. Irving. He's out at lunch.
Which restaurant?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Irving. I can't say.
I'm his wife, not a client, Miss Tripp. Please give me the name of the restaurant.
Walton's Restaurant, Walton Street.
Hello, Howard. Hello, Miss Kingsland.
What are you doing here? You know Sally Kingsland? Yeah, of course. Look, why don't you sit down?
Oh, don't make a fuss. I need to chat, that's all.
Well, now is hardly the time.
Look, why don't you sit here and I'll go to the ladies?
Thanks, Sally.
No. Sit down. We know each other well enough.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Our marriage.
We'll talk about this later, right?
Will we?
Jeez, Sally, I'm sorry.
Wait here 1 minute, please. Madam, your mother and Mr. Agnelli are here. Shall I show them in? Mrs. Irving?
Oh, yes.
I've only made dinner arrangements for 6. I hope you're not thinking of extending the number.
No, they won't be staying, Mrs. Gray. But do let me remind you that I'm in charge of this household. Thank you. Hello, Mother. George.
Claudia?
Come in. Sit down. Would you like a drink?
I know that look since you were a child. Claudia, what's wrong?
Nothing, Mama.
You can have babies. George told me. I can't believe that Howard doesn't want children. Every man does.
Every Italian man, maybe. Not Howard.
Or maybe he feels he's not ready. Find out why.
He won't discuss it.
Talk to him. He'll tell you if you are patient with him. He's a good man.
Rosa, George,
Howard?
we'll talk later. I have to clinch this deal tonight, and they're going to be here in half an hour. I want you to look your best.
Of course.
Please, excuse me, I have to change.
Well, that sounds very interesting.
So, after living and working in New York,
Sir?
just after my Long Island project, it was time to chance it big.
How thrilling, Mr. Ginsberg. I do like a man who gambles.
Madam?
So, I put every last dime into that Bermuda venture.
Sir?
And let me tell you, it paid off.
Well done, Ginsberg.
Thank you, Howard.
Sir?
So, here's to Ginsberg and Irving.
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 Let's not forget Sally and Larry, whose contributions have been and will be invaluable.
Oh, hang on. I need a top-up for this one.
I'm going to propose a toast to Audrey,
How nice.
without whose enthusiasm Grant's of St. James's would have gone bust years ago.
Oh, darling, you've helped too.
Here's to all of us.
To all of us. Well, good food, good meat. Good Lord, let's eat.
About time. This sounds divine. Mouth-watering.
Mr. Ryder, I picked up your book on the way to the airport this morning. And, it looks even better than the last one.
Yes, it is. I've just finished it. I couldn't put it down.
So, how do you do it, Mr. Ryder?
Larry, couldn't you write a new one in time for my trip to Bermuda?
You won't be needing any books in Bermuda, Miss Kingsland.
I'm sure she won't.
Please call me Sally.
Okay, Sally.
Very clever of you to snap up this talented young lady, Howard. She'll go far, I can see that. She was always a very brilliant girl. Her designs are extraordinary.
Excuse me.
She looked a bit tired, poor girl.
Yeah, nothing but the best for Ginsberg and Irving.
Count me in then. I do hope you've got a good brandy, Hal. The last one was a bit peculiar.
Excuse me for a moment, would you?
So,
Where the hell do you think you're going?
I need some air.
You just get your ass back in there.
Bastard. You're hurting me.
Listen, you bitch. If you fuck this deal up, I'll kill you. Now get back in there.
You know they're half the price at cash and carry.
Audrey, you're going to save money? I'll drink to that.
Have you been to that new Japanese place in Melbury Road?
I didn't know they had restaurants there.
I love Japanese food myself.
So do I.
Next time you're here, we'll go, okay? They serve the best sashimi in London. You'll love it.
I'd be delighted to take it.
I think it's the sake that makes it all taste so exotic. Don't you think so, Claudia?
How should I know? I don't have business lunches.
Listen. Leave that and listen. Your behavior tonight I find extraordinary. Now, fortunately, I don't think it's affected the deal with Ginsberg. He was too busy trying to screw Sally under the table. But by God, if you ever do that
You're only
again...
interested in me or my behavior when it affects one of your business deals.
Listen, you're supposed to be my wife. You're supposed to be supportive. Now, gosh, you've got damn all else to do except be on show all day, and as long as I'm picking up the tabs, that's exactly what you will be.
Pay for like the house?
Yeah, the house, the clothes on your back, everything. I own it.
Oh, do you? As the man of the house?
Right.
You're not a man. You're a computer. You can't even get me pregnant.
Fucking bitch! Bitch! You fucking pregnant, I'll get you pregnant.
Stop it! No! Stop it! Stop it! Go away! No! No! Stop it, Helen! No!
Audrey. Yeah, Howard.
Oh, hello.
Listen, have you heard from her?
No, still no news.
If you do, please call me straight away.
She's bound to turn up soon. Yes, of course I will. Goodbye, Howard. He's getting desperate. You look tired. Let's have a drink. Come on.
I'm going to see a room tomorrow. Looks quite hopeful.
Well, don't go rushing off into some poky little bed sit. I love having you here.
Thanks, Audrey. But as soon as Larry gets back, Howard's going to find out, isn't he?
I suppose so. Why don't you sue him for rape?
Wives can't.
God.
Anyway, I just want to be free of him.
How will you manage?
I've got a job. I can afford a room.
You can't spend your life working in a record store.
Audrey, it's a start. And I enjoy it.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Irving. Remember me, Gavin?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you, Gavin.
What are you doing in darkest Notting Hill?
I just got a room here.
Really?
I'm on my own now.
Well, that means we're neighbours. I live just across there.
Oh. Well, have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know where she is?
Yes, I do know.
I have to find her. Please tell me.
Howard.
I'm sorry. I just gotta know if she's all right.
She sounded all right. George and I are going to see her tomorrow.
I don't understand. Why did she leave me?
Claudia is a headstrong girl.
I gave her everything.
She wants a baby, Howard. Why don't you? Why not?
I don't know. My work doesn't give me much time to...
She's a woman. You haven't thought how she feels.
Well, I don't mind if she has children.
Then why not find out what's wrong?
Well, maybe I could see
You
the doc-
must do this, if you want her back.
Would you give her this, please? I'll be in touch.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing here? Buying a record?
I work here.
You work here?
I have for several weeks, before I moved into my flat.
Oh. I don't mean to be rude, Mrs. Irving, but don't you miss the life you had before?
Look, it's no hardship for me working here. I love my freedom, and I have my music.
That's great.
Great, huh? Here. Oh, which one do you suggest? Well, I would suggest this version.
There she goes. I've nailed her. 88. 88 Bin Street. Well done, Ben.
Howard came to see me yesterday. Oh, no. What did he want? He wants you back. Oh, Claudia, he misses you so.
I'll never go back to him.
Cara, think what you're throwing away. He's still in love with you.
He never was.
Claudia, Rosa's worried about you being alone in England.
What do you mean?
Well, Rosa and I are going to Australia.
To be married.
Mama, that's wonderful.
I never dreamt I could be happy again.
Oh, congratulations. Look, I'm fine. I'm living my own life at last.
But you can't live here forever.
Mother, you no idea the relief to be away from Howard.
He told Rosa he's prepared to visit the specialist.
He asked me to give you this.
Do you have to play the go-between, Mother? Trying to buy me back.
Claudia, my God, £5,000?
Leave her, Rosa. She knows what she's doing.
She is crazy. Stop it!
Stop it, Mother. Let me tell you something. Howard raped me. He hit me. He hurt me. He raped me.
What? Cara.
Oh.
What's that?
What?
I said, what's that you're playing?
Oh, it's just, well, it's something I wrote it today.
It's marvelous.
Really? Thanks. I could play you the whole thing if you want. Why don't you come over?
I'll be right there.
Oh, that was great. You can sight read.
Oh, I used to. A bit rusty. Haven't quite kept it up.
Well, we can play some more and then go out for a walk if you want.
Okay.
So I worked at my mum and dad's hairdressing salon for ages. But what I really wanted to do was study music. Anyway, I'm still hairdressing.
Very successfully.
Oh, well, maybe. Thanks. But my real love is music. So to keep in touch, I teach music to the kids at the local youth club. You'd like that. We're rehearsing tonight at 7 o'clock. Would you, well, why don't you come along? Like a funeral march.
Well, what does she think of it then? She thinks it's wonderful.
Yeah? Well, we've got a concert to do, miss. And Gavin's promised us Wembley-like, you know?
All right, now come on, let's go for it this time. For the first chorus, and really go for it. Mike? So this geezer came in and said, "Another madman, lock him up and throw away the key."
Keep walking.
Is that him?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do?
Go, please.
All right. Well, I'm here if you need me. Claudia.
Look,
Did you find out where I live?
I gotta talk to you.
No.
Look, let's just go.
Just leave me alone. Our marriage is over.
I can't leave you alone.
Get me thrown out of here.
Look, let me just go inside. I won't touch you, I promise. I promise. Please.
Say what you have to say, then go.
Well, who would have thought till a short time ago that you had everything?
I have all I need.
You may enjoy this for a while, but, well, soon you're going to realize that we can't do without each other. I know you.
You don't know me at all. Making money is all you care about.
Claudia, that's not true. I care about you.
I won't come back.
Please, Claudia.
I had 3 years of suffocation. Loneliness. You can't expect me to want all that back.
Give me a chance.
I gave you lots of chances. All the times I tried to talk to you.
I talked to Rosa. I'm going to see the specialist.
It's too late.
What, the guy across the road, is that it?
Gavin, that's pure coincidence.
Like walking up the road together?
I hardly know him.
Don't lie to me. I'm going to find out. I am never going to give you up. You live with that.
There he goes now.
Oh, Gavin, go over and see if she's all right. You won't rest till you do. And besides, if he's half the sort that she says he is, I think you should.
Yeah, you're right, Ange.
Now bring her up for a drink.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for leaving you like that.
No, I understand. I saw him leaving. I thought I'd just come over and see if...
Oh, I'm okay. Thanks.
Listen, why don't you come in and have a drink? I've got a friend here, but that's fine.
I'd be intruding.
No. Do come in. This is Angela.
Hi, Mrs. Irving. Come and sit down and have a glass of wine. I hear you've been having a spot of unpleasantness tonight.
Oh, guess you could call it that. Please. Angela? Call me Claudia.
Gavin and I used to go out together, you know, years ago. We're old friends now.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Look, why don't we have some music?
Yes, I should go.
Claudia, look, it's none of my business, but why don't you talk about it? Hairdressers are used to listening, you know.
You can stay here as long as you want.
Why don't I go and get a takeaway? There's a brilliant one down in Barnett Street. I won't be long.
Tom. Thanks, Angela.
Did he know where I lived?
More wine.
Oh, no, I must go. It's 12:30. I was going to feed my cats.
You've got cats?
Yes, two. Doris and Stan.
Mine's called Claire.
Whatever happened to good old-fashioned names like Tiger and Corky?
Boring.
Boo.
All right, come on, ladies. I better escort you back home to your cats.
We're getting a full treatment. In your honour, you know. I only live 2 doors away. Oh, do you? But seriously, Gavin, I'll be all right. You go with Claudia and check he hasn't come back.
His car's not here. I'm sure everything will be all right.
I'll walk you home anyway.
Thank you. Silly.
Thanks for this evening.
That's our pleasure. Whoops.
You and Angela are both very kind.
Angie's not actually my,
Oh.
Well, I suppose I better go. Good night. And good night to you too, Claire. It's me, Gavin.
Gavin? Hello.
Hi. Yeah, everything's fine here. Except I'm missing you already.
I miss you too. Oh, listen, everything's all right for tonight. They're going to come late, though.
Who does Claudia think she is, playing the keyboards in our band?
It's only for rehearsals. I reckon they'll soon be getting married.
What? Gavin would never marry that old slag.
You can't see they're coming.
Ah, gentlemen, do sit here. Well, I hope you like what you hear. Remember, it's only rehearsal.
Hello. Big keyboard.
Hi. Okay, give it all you got. This is it. Okay, fellas, forward it. Mike, let's go.
I've never seen Claudia looking happier.
You see, those record people come from an independent label. They've produced some extremely influential music recently. Very progressive.
And they want to record your band?
Well, we don't know about that
Well,
yet.
they might. That's why they were there tonight.
It's terrific, isn't it, Rosa?
Yes, I suppose so. Claudia, you owe something to your father's memory. Bach, Scarlatti, Corelli.
One doesn't shut out the other.
Come on, Rosa, look ahead. Gavin will be very successful before long, and Claudia will become part of a new tradition.
Thanks. Well, things are looking pretty good at the moment.
Excuse me, but there are some things I want to give to Claudia.
do you have to now?
Claudia, tomorrow I am going to the other side of the world. When else?
Don't get upset, Rosa.
This was the only opportunity for you to meet Gavin.
I want to say goodbye to my daughter. How can I, when all you talk about is music?
I love Gavin, Mama. His interests are mine.
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I shouldn't have been so selfish, going on and on about the band.
I didn't mean to be rude. But there are some things I want Claudia to have, which will help her to remember her beginnings, whatever happens to her. These were my grandmother's. You must have them now. This Bible was hers. And I'd like you to have the family album.
Mama.
I want you to have them. They will be important to you one day.
Shouldn't you keep this?
I have my memories.
Both our lives are changing. This is silly. I want to go to the airport with you.
No, Claudia. It is better like this. Oh, if only we weren't going so far away.
What's there, Mother? I'll be over there soon, I promise.
Claudia will be at the wedding, Rosa. We'll send the ticket just as soon as everything's organized.
But you are not settled.
Mama, I'm a big girl.
I know. I see your new life.
Last night, Rosa was full of praises for a young composer that we both know.
Yes, I know Gavin has talent and you can help him. But it is also quick. You are too emotional, like I used to be.
Used to be?
We have never been parted before. Forgive me, Cara. It is difficult.
Us both, Mama. Us both.
Now that is really touching.
Are you sure you don't mind my things here?
I love them here. They belong here now.
Well, Claire certainly made herself at home here, huh?
So must you. This is your home.
I like it here. It's cozy. And clean. And cheap. And we're together.
How nice. Makes me feel refreshed about humanity. I guess I'll have to buy the bastard off.
You're not still pining away for Miss Nice, are you?
She goes to some hairdresser. What do you think that makes me look like?
You don't seem to be pining away right now, darling.
Well, I didn't say I was heartbroken. I said I'd get her back.
You're doing so well. You must do it every time.
That might not be possible, Mrs. White. I'm going off to get an education.
You don't look as though you need an 11 plus, Gavin, dear.
Well, hardly. I'm going to be studying music.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you.
I should be sorry to lose you, though. Towards your grant.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Right.
Good day, Mel.
Well, if it isn't the chauffeur. Come in for a perm, have we?
Mr. Irving's outside and would like to have a word with you.
Really? What can you want with me, I wonder? Just a minute. Thank you, dear. Same time next Tuesday.
For you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I need your help with Claudia.
And what can I do? I haven't seen her for months.
Really? You two are such good friends.
Of course, it's just that we haven't been in touch recently.
Well, I'd like you to see her for me.
How would that help you?
Audrey, I'd like you to tell her how much I need her.
I should think that would be best coming from you, Howard.
Rio's a nice place. You'll like it. Especially when you have enough money to, well, set up your own salon.
You're wasting your time.
You're just a passing stud.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, shithead. Don't fuck with me.
You'll never get her back.
This is great. You have a whole new life here.
I have.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You look wonderful. Thanks. Good for you.
Audrey, I'm going to have a baby. I haven't even told Gavin yet. I can't quite believe it's all real.
So, Howard hasn't a chance now, has he?
No.
Poor sod. Oh, well. You can have a baby!
Oh, after all those years of living in Howard's shadow, I'm finally living my own life.
Are you sure you're not living in Gavin's shadow now instead?
I love him.
But watch out for Howard.
I know. He's been having me followed.
And I think he met Gavin the other night.
Howard, this breakup is beginning to affect your work.
Yeah. Well, that's why she did it.
Come on. Claudia's not a destructive person.
She destroyed our marriage.
The pool's wonderful, Howard. Don't you want a dip?
Look, I know the Bermuda project's going a bit slowly, but I mean, it's sound, isn't it?
It'll go ahead.
Good.
That's my constitutional for today. Now I'd like a drink, darling. How's Howard?
Howard's fine. Have you seen Claudia?
Yes, I have.
How is she?
Oh, she's fine. You've got to tell him. She's pregnant.
Do they want the child to know?
Claudia certainly does.
Look, why don't we invite them down for the weekend and see if they're serious?
Larry's got a point, Howard. At least you know where you stand.
Okay, look, let's make it this weekend.
Well, I know they've got their gig on Friday. How about Saturday?
Gig?
His band's playing at some pub somewhere.
Your piano really helps at rehearsals. Thanks, Lara. Have a good evening. You too.
Okay. I'll see. 8 o'clock. Don't be late. And don't forget your instrument. Oh, Claudia, I'm so excited. The band's so good. I just hope Ange can make it.
Oh, she'll be there. Gavin, did you see Howard the other night?
Yes, I did. He wanted to see me.
I don't understand. Behind my back? Why? What have you two got in common?
Absolutely nothing.
You know how I hate him.
Claudia, trust me.
How can I trust you?
Darling.
Don't. He's bought you as well.
All right, yes, he tried to. He tried to bribe me, but he hasn't. God, I detest that man. I knew it would upset you.
I'm sorry. I love you. I just get scared.
Oh, don't. I'm here for good now. I want you to marry me.
I'm going to have a baby.
What?
I'm going to have a baby.
But you and me?
That's the
a
idea.
Baby?
Yes.
Oh.
Turning through all the years, running from all the fears, watching my life unfold, all the need and the passion, right from the very start. A man with a golden heart. Love is a healthy sign. I believe we're stopping the hand of time. These are the best times. I do believe it. Best times when we're together. Best times. I do believe it's
true. And those guys from the record company get their act together and sign them up. I hope so. Who are those two guys? I don't know.
Hi.
Bouncers?
There he is, Les.
Drinks, ladies.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.
And good luck.
I've just been talking to those record people. They're talking about signing us next week.
I'm just going to the Jets. I'll be back in a minute.
Good night, Gavin.
I'm worried about Gavin. He's been gone for ages now. We better see where he is.
I think Albert was behind it.
You mean it?
What, jealousy, do you mean? He'd do anything to get what he wants.
Yeah.
Funny way of trying to get you back. It must be, Howard. It has to be.
Terrific. When do we go to the studio?
I suppose it's the baby.
Great. Thanks. Goodbye.
I'm going to ask him.
Claudia, we've done it. We've got it. Camera have signed us. We've done it.
Oh, well, don't spend it all at once. Darling, throw a little something in the fridge in case.
Thanks, here.
Madam, good evening. Come in.
Thank you, Mrs. Gray.
Mr. Irving is expecting you.
Want a drink?
No, thank you.
Sure.
I'm here for two reasons. I want a divorce as soon as possible. And are you aware that Gavin was badly beaten up last Friday?
No.
Are you sure?
Claudia, if you mix with people like that,
Like what?
things will happen. And in the past, I could have protected you, but
And now you're attacking me through Gavin.
I still love you. You know that, don't you?
Then be generous. And let me go.
Well, I'll talk to the lawyers. It'll be simple. Property, possessions.
Howard, don't you understand? You know I'm going to have a baby. All I want is for the divorce to go through quickly so Gavin and I can get married.
Little prick. God almighty. He hasn't even got a proper job. One day, he's gonna walk right out on you. And you'll be alone. You and your child.
You have no conception of who or what he is.
How the hell is he gonna support you and a family?
The recording contract, his music.
What contract?
It has nothing to do with you. Just give me a divorce as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, right?
I have every grounds to sue you. Would you want your public image tarnished?
You can have your divorce.
Divorce should come through eventually.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, he always means what he says.
Oh, Claudia, that's such good news. We've got this radio program coming up, and if the record works... We're going to be all right. We three.
Or 4.
Or 5, and Claire.
I never thought I could be so happy.
How long before supper?
Oh, half an hour. Why?
I've got an idea. I'm going to go out and get us a really decent bottle of wine. What time is it? 8 o'clock. All right, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll take the bike. I love you.
Hello? Hello?
Does Gavin Ferguson live here?
Yes.
Do you know him?
What's happened?
I think you better come with me, young lady.
It was a terrible accident.
You murdered him. Was it ever us?
Hello, Mrs. Irving. How are you feeling? I'm sorry, I'm afraid you've lost your baby. Yes. I'm sorry. No, no, no. You must relax. No, look, you must relax. No, Mrs. Irving. Mrs. Irving, you must relax. Mrs. Irving.
Howard. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think you should have come here yet.
She's in a very delicate state.
Look, I just want to help.
If you want to help her, the best thing you can do is to leave before she gets back.
You see, Howard, since Gavin's death, her grasp on reality has been rather fragile. The slightest reminder could unhinge her.
She's convinced that somehow you were behind Gavin's punch-up.
Yeah, I know.
And now she's blaming you for the accident as well.
Maybe she'll see you when she's better.
But I'll come the moment you call, yeah?
Don't worry. I'll keep in touch with you.
While you were in hospital, Gavin's concert was on the radio.
I couldn't have listened.
No. No, I understand that. Look. We recorded it. Here. For when you're better. You must survive.
looking very good.
I feel a bit better. Thank you. You both have been so patient with me.
Oh, darling, we want you to enjoy life again.
Howard's been inquiring about you all the time, you know.
Oh, really?
Yes, he'd like to come and see you. He's very concerned about you, you know.
Is he?
It's in Provence, about 30 miles southwest of Toulon. It's very... Oh.
Hello.
Claudia, how are you?
Much better, thank you.
Years ago, when I was playing Rosalind in As You Like It, and I had a train which was about 4 times that length, darling, and I tripped over it one night. But only for a second. She remembered nothing of my performance except that she... Oh, I thought you'd
Sorry
never
to interrupt, Strike.
No,
Well,
really
you
don't.
can't find your face.
Cheers, darling. How do you buy? It's frightfully good. What is it?
You know, I really care for you. How are you enjoying the country?
They've both been very kind.
Hey, see you wearing your bracelet.
Yes.
How were Rosa and George getting on?
Mother loves Australia.
Yeah, it's a very pretty country.
Couldn't speak to her before today. I knew I'd break down. After seeing you again, somehow helped me.
Sure you're doing the right thing?
I must make an attempt.
You had to, eh?
I must.
Audrey, would you take Claire? For a while.
Yes, of course, but...
She loves the country.
Hey. Now I know you're home to stay.
Yes.
I gave Mrs. Gray the night off, so we'll have to go out to eat.
No. I'll cook.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What, Italian dish?
Which?
Well, when we were engaged.
Lasagna.
Lasagna, right.
What a good idea.
What time do we eat?
Soon.
You are beautiful. You found the perfume.
I like it. Oh. The lasagna.
Wonderful cook.
it's delicious. Hey, come on. Come on. Hey, try a little bit. Go on. Try a little bit. Come on. Come on, choose for me. There. Isn't that fabulous? Mmm. Superb. I'm so glad we're together. Why are you listening to this?
This is his music. How did you kill him?
What?
Tell me. I want the details.
Are you suggesting that I
Tell me the truth.
didn't kill him? Claudia, it was an accident. What are you doing?
Getting into my own clothes. You killed my baby.
Mrs. Irving, your husband left no will. He had only you and his parents. And under English law, that means you get well over half of his estate.
Go on, you can tell us. You did bump him off, didn't you?
Kawadri? It's disgraceful, even for you.
But darling, all that money, I mean, you're rich. Larry's shoving the whole thing in his next book.
My wife always was a little bit over the top. What are you going to do with the money, Claudia?
You know, thinking back, I really enjoyed running the delicatessen. I bought it for Mother. Hello, may I help you, sir?
You certainly can. Look, I'm giving a little dinner party this evening. It's rather important. Could you recommend anything?
Yes, I think I can help.
I can't into your eyes and take my chances. I can't apologize.